Hello everyone, welcome to General Orlando 327 Plays Ni No Kuni Episode 4. We're going into our first real dungeon of the game. Now we have two familiars to work with. The best way to level up familiars in this game, you have 3 main slots for each character and then 3 reserve slots when you are able to have more than the number of familiars that we have now. But all 3 of your main slots will level up based on battle experience. So your best way to do it is to use your strongest, to use your strongest enemy that's capable of killing anything in an area, and then just let it kill everything, and then follow up with, and then your other 2 slots will be gaining the experience. And then you can swap in your reserves as needed.
We did it!
And then the rest of your familiars all stay in the storage area. But for now, we only have the familiars that the game gives us. Later we'll be able to catch more, and then it becomes sort of Pokemon-esque where we have to go back everywhere and collect as many as we can get. I want to kill that until I collect that because I need the MP, although I will probably level up Oliver before I actually need the MP, but whatever. Yep, see? Told you. Alright, we're going to go this way first, just for map completion. There's nothing over here except to fight, but...
We can do this!
I didn't actually want to do that. The other thing that we haven't really talked about yet are the signs. So I now have my Lobot is the sun sign. If you look up at the underneath our HP and MP, it has our 2 familiars and it shows their faces and then the signs. So the Lobot is the sun sign, and our Lima is the moon sign. Or I'm sorry, that's star sign. So star sign is strong against sun and weak against moon, and our sun is weak against star and strong against moon. So right now we have 2 out of 3 regular signs. There's also planet and double planet. Well, there's also double sun, double moon, and double star. But planet is basically strong against everything, but it's also extremely rare. And of course the doubles are even more rare. At this point it doesn't really matter. Lobot can take out everything that we have in this area for the most part. At least until we get to the boss. And that's just more of a resource management thing, kind of like it was with the Guardian of the Forest, Guardian of the Woods or whatever. So as you can see, these 2 are both moon type, so our sun type is strong against that, which is why they're going to do very little damage to Lobot relative to other enemies in the area, and we're going to do increased damage to them. Alright, so Lima's already up to level 4 without even fighting. We need to go... Which direction? It's east first, I think. Yes. This is for some iced coffee that we may actually need in this dungeon. As you can see, the enemies respawn fairly rapidly here, especially compared to what we were fighting on the world map. That's true of most dungeons.
We can do this!
Alright, so we're gonna do this. Oh, I forgot you could do that. I forgot you could change targets mid. There you go. Interesting. I don't really need that, but... Alright, so now we're going to go the direction we haven't gone.
Come on! Here goes!
Alright, we got a free round here. Now, I could have used... I actually probably should have used Lima. Since I had a free round, I wasn't too worried about them hitting me for the first round. I could have done more damage to them, except for the fact that my Lima does less attack damage anyway, so wouldn't have made too much of a difference. My Lobot's probably still going to do more damage. We're going to go this way just to finish off the path for the map. Then we'll go this way. And then... I went too far the other way to overcorrect for his turning. Oh well.
Let's do it!
I would have used Lima here, except for the fact that they're both moon type, so they would have been strong against Lima. There we go. Almost got Lima up to the level where we had Oliver and Lobot when we first entered the area. Wait. No, this is right. I'll go this one first.
We can do this! Here goes!
Oh, I messed that up, didn't I? Wow. Bad plan. Really bad plan. I accidentally canceled my attack when I saw the special coming up. I meant to go to defend and it just did. I failed. Miserably. These Najas are probably the most difficult enemy in this dungeon, only because they have like a poison ability, and they're pretty nasty to start with. They're actually a very handy familiar to get later on. We're going to try Lima against him, just because. For one thing, the damage reduction will be nice. And I just did Psych Up instead of Defend, but whatever. Because I forgot that Lima doesn't have Defend.
We did it!
And now I'm gonna toss Healing Touch. There we go. One nice thing about these early dungeons is that MP is generally pretty renewable resource early on because of the small amounts of spell costs and the MP balls that randomly drop. Haha! Except now I don't have anything. There we go. Thank you.
We did it!
See if we can get it. Nope.
Come on! Here goes! We won!
Alright, we can open this door without any problems. And then we get to this little room. So there are three, well actually, There we go. So there's this little puzzle where we just have to light the 3 torches. Thankfully we have this nice little spell called Fireball. And like Drippy said, if you don't do it fast enough, the torches go out and then you can't open the door at the end. So boom, there's that door. And then I need to go which direction? That way, that's what I thought. West. How did I not get a preemptive strike on that? That's ridiculous.
Come on! Here goes!
Yeah, that actually can do a bit of damage to me. Even though it has a disadvantage for Sun type, it still does a fair amount of damage. Oh, got a nice coffee out of that. And there's all my health back anyway. Alright, we're going to go this way just to complete the path, and we may as well kill this since we can get preemptive strike. Now we can actually use our Lobot properly.
Come on!
Or Lima. I misspoke there. Alright, 1 free round, and then we... There we go. That gives Lima level 6. Another iced coffee. Again, we may actually need that in this dungeon because of the next puzzle that's coming up that's a royal nuisance. Alright, so these stairs mark where enemies tend to get harder in this dungeon. Well, not the enemies themselves, just the groupings that they use.
We can do this! Here goes!
The enemies stay the same, but the groupings tend to get a little bit more painful. There are like double Naja fights coming up. Before we go anywhere else, we need to check under the stairs. And this is one that we have to cast Spring Walk on. Boom. And then we get a weapon accessory for our Lima. There we go. That'll give him a little bit more attack power. So what is it? So his attack now is the same as our Lobot. Do I have the right sword equipped? I do have the right sword equipped. Well, that's interesting. Of course, my Lobot still has higher defense, which is nice, and higher accuracy. But my Lima has higher evasion and the same level of attack for being 1 level lower.
Watch this!
Alright, we're going to go ahead and use Lima here. It's strong against Sun type. And we canceled this attack, which is nice. And full health.
We won!
There we go. Alright, so now we have another pedestal here that we need to light, brazier that we need to light. But there are 2 more scattered, and what we're going to do is go to the furthest one, try to light that, and then come back for this one. The last time I tried to record this, it took me like 5 attempts, and I still hadn't done it, because it's a pain. This is why I don't play platforming games, because you have to follow an exact path in order to get it to work right. And it just defeats the whole fun of of trying to play these kinds of games. I don't play RPGs for platforming. If I wanted to play platforming, I would play platforming games. Puzzles are one thing, but timed puzzles, where you are just basically the only puzzle to it is following a specific path in order to get the timing right, not fun. That may as well be platforming, because that's basically how platforming puzzles work. See, and we didn't do it fast enough. Because that gate will rise when we do it fast enough, and I can't do much faster than that. And when I say much faster, I mean I really can't do faster than that. Boom. That extra poison be gone. Trying to think if I'm wondering if we need to oh. Wait. I might be trying to do this in the wrong order. So, turn east. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing this in the wrong order. That's my problem. Do this one first. That one lasts the longest. Then this one. And that's why I hate this puzzle. You know what? I think I'm pulling a really stupid here. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Alright, let's turn around and do it this way. Because I just did something really dumb again. I know why I'm messing this up so much. The other reason I don't like this puzzle is because it costs me 4 MP for every spell. Which means right now I don't have enough MP to finish this puzzle even if I wanted to. So then I have to waste the site's coffee. Alright, let's do this again. I figured out why I'm doing this wrong. I forgot that I don't have to go the long way back. That's my problem. So we need to like that one. Then this one. Then we go this way back. Because, well, if we can get up the frickin' thing. There we go. And then we end up right where we need to be. That's what I did wrong. There we go. Easy peasy. Alright, now. Not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Yeah. Okay. Well, we can't go that way. Huh. Oh, I forgot about these things. I forgot these were even in here. This is where it really gets interesting. I forgot all about that. Moon. No, star. Alright, let's do this. Take out the one that I can actually do damage to quickly. And we kill these. There we go. Get me some MP back. Alright. Which direction are we going? Let's go this way just to clear up the map. There we are.
We can do this! Here goes!
Alright, what we're going to do now is just switch to Lobot so you can see approximately how much damage. Well, it's about the same. But that's with Lobot being higher attack. Damage per hit was about the same. And Lobot, it was the same sign rather than being the strong sign against it. So if we go back in here and look, he has 2 higher attack. So in this at this level, the sign advantage is about that much. It's worth 2 attack points basically in this area, given the variance in levels.
Let's go! Here goes!
But Lima also attacks a little bit quicker. So we're going to keep doing it this way.
We did it!
Okay, and then we need to go this way. So we can't actually get this chest yet. Oh, we can get that chest. We can't get the next chest. That chest that we can't get right now. Alright, either. Yeah. So if I try to use Spring Lock on this, it's not going to work. So, we'll have to come back here. But it doesn't matter because we're going to come back here for our familiars anyway, so. Once we can catch them.
Come on!
Which we can't do yet. Star sign. So we definitely want this.
Here goes!
We kill the one that we do equal damage against first, so that it does less damage to us. Ah, I forgot that he doesn't have defend. Well, whatever. Keep forgetting that he doesn't have defend. Oh, we got a bar of chocolate. We'll be using those soon, just not quite yet. Don't particularly have need to use them right now. Alright, let's finish this path so that we have it. There we go. There's nothing we can do this way quite yet, but we can level up a little bit and at least get the map going.
Let's go! Here goes! We did it!
Alright, so we can't get to that one yet. Anyway, if we could, we couldn't open it. It's gonna be a while before we can get that one. Alright. So our map should be basically complete. Just double check. Yep. And one of the surefire signs that there's gonna be a boss fight, we have a save point and a spot to, if we had extra familiars, we could pull them out of storage here and just swap up our party, but don't need to do that. Let's go ahead and save. Since I accidentally overwrote my real file, I guess I'll do this. Because there's no point in keeping that one anymore. Alright. Time to go save the king.
Your Majesty!
Need a hand?
It's you two. Look, one has retrieved one's wand.
Huh? So he wasn't kidnapped?
The crow struck one. Oh.
That'll teach you to turn your back on me, you old tomfool, you!
That is one huge rodent!
You squeaklings work for the Fat Cat, do you?
No, we
Too slow!
So, boss fight it is. Alright, we're going to start with Oliver here, just so we can watch his moveset a little bit. The good news is that if we just stay out of his range and fling fireballs at him, we're golden. Can't do a whole lot of damage to him, but we're not getting hit either. Alright, let's defend. Apparently didn't really need to defend against that, but whatever. That's not really what I wanted, but okay. Ah, second too late on that defense. Oh well. Alright, let's get some MP and that. There we go. Alright, we're gonna switch back to our best bet is actually to use our Lima. Just use Sharpener. That's not really what I wanted. Well, don't need that. Then let's do... Ow. Okay. Hang it. Right. That didn't do what I wanted either. Alright, let's heal real quick here. Don't hit me. Don't hit me, bro. Not nice. Alright, now let's switch to... Let's go ahead and switch to you. That's fine. We can avoid this easily. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I keep doing that by mistake, and not at all what I want. Alright, psych up. And then let's go out. Is that just me? Really?
Now's your chance!
Okay, that's not at all what I wanted to do. I was thinking there was going to be one of those gold... Oh. That thing has a really short range to it.
Now's your chance!
I just didn't know that. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, now I'm getting used to this again. I think that's outside his range. Right. Alright, I gotta switch back here just so that I can get my... There we go. How did that hit me from clear across there when the other ones won't even touch me? Weird. Weird, weird. Alright, yo, good hit. Alright, let's heal again here real quick. Boom. You're going to use something, preferably mouse fire. Really? You're not going to bother to try to... Fine. Then let's do this. we go. Come on, use mouse fire against me. Don't. Whatever. Nope. Whoa, what was that? Oh, confused. I get it now. Let's do this. Let's do another healing touch first, just to be safe. There we go. Oh, there we go. There's our gold thingy. Can I get that, please? Thank you. That should end it. Bye-bye.
We did it!
There we go.
The Zodiacs are assembled, Your Radiance.
I thank you all for attending. Very well. I hereby call the council to order.
You are all
I'll take the pepperoni pizza.
The purpose of this session.
We are here to discuss the elimination of the pure-hearted one. Come before us, Dark Jinn.
You summoned me, White Witch.
The so-called savior from the other world. He must be destroyed. Shadar, it is time that you proved yourself worthy of the title of Executor.
On one condition.
The insolence! He presumes to bargain with our queen?
Go on.
Very well. I must request that you entrust this task to me and me alone. Hear me, members of the council. I have no need of your aid.
He thinks himself our equal. What gives him the right?
He is either very brave
Or just that powerful.
Babbling fools.
Silence! Very well. You will have your wish, Shadar. I entrust the task entirely to you. Teach those who speak of a savior the futility of their hope.
It shall be done. This Oliver, this savior, I will taint his heart with the blackness of despair.
Ominous. Very ominous.
This is one's magic wand. When one was a kitten, one ran quite wild with the old thing. Here, it is yours now.
Now we have a real magic wand.
Thank you very much, Your Meow Majesty.
If you know who finds out about this, one fears we shall both live to regret it. But one would hardly say no to one so very pure.
When you say you know who, you mean Shadar, don't you?
There's no need to say it out loud, is there? But yes, that is who one.
Your Majesty, you've gone and given him the wand now. There's no going back.
One supposes so.
Don't worry, Your Majesty. I'll bring down Shadar. You'll see.
Alright, new offensive spell. All right. Oh, wait. Probably ought to equip that. Oh, it already auto-equipped. Cool. All right. So our magic attack is now up to 47, which is nice. Alright, now, next thing we can do is some more bounties and errands and such. So we're going to do that. So back to Swift Solutions, which is going to be right over here. Alright, let's pick up this bounty. And let's pick up the stuff on the errand board. And of course we want all of them because why wouldn't we? Alright. So we got all of our new errands and a bounty. Now we can go do them. Alright, our first errand is over here. We need to go this way, back to the Quartermaster store, and this guy's the guy we need to talk to. Well, of course we're going to undertake this task. Alright, so what we need to do is look at our map, and there is a green dot over the back by where we came from. So we are going to go over there and get the enthusiasm. Might as well catch this pot while we're at it. Not that we really needed that right now, but whatever. Money's always good. Catch this one while we're here. More money. Alright, now. Alright, then we can get some enthusiasm. There we go. Then we can go back over this way. Which I should have just gone the short way in the first place instead of going all the way around, but whatever. And then we give this guy his enthusiasm, and then there's one errand done. Alright, some bread and some more money. And we finished that stamp card and started a new one. Alright, our next quest is over here. This lady right here. Alright, so now we need to go up into the north part of town in order to get some more enthusiasm, because there's no more down here. And thankfully, they're both right around this area. Alright. Now we go back this way again. There we go. Some chocolate and flans. And 2 more stamps. Alright, now. I'll look something real quick. Okay, yeah, that's okay. I've got what I need. Good. Thought I was missing an errand for some reason, but I am not. Alright, now we need to leave town to do the next one. Actually, we really don't. Let me... Hang on. Let's do this one first. We need to talk to this guy. Of course we're gonna undertake this task. I mean, why wouldn't we? Alright. Alright. So now we can leave town. I'm full on. Yep. Good. Alright, there's also an errand that we need to start out here. Alright, so our other errand, well, it marks that one. That's... Wait, what is... No, that's the bounty that we have, is that marked dot there. But we need to... Okay, so off to the east, between those two mountains, there is a path. That's where we need to go for the other errand. Yeah. Right, sure, whatever. Hi there. Bye there. I don't really care about leveling right now. Nothing here is going to give us enough experience to care. So, but we need to go here. And I believe it is this way. Maybe not. Thought it was that way, but apparently it's not. Cool. Shall we kill this just for the fun of it? It's not the plan.
We can do this!
Bye-bye. Another one of those that I don't need. This one? There it is. Alright, so there's this hidden village here. Yeah, this one we can open. For a battler's badge, which is useful. If I remember right, we can equip that on Oliver. Oh, no, wait a minute. Yeah, you can use that. There we go. Raises his defense a little bit more. Not that I particularly needed to, but why not? Alright. This is the guy we need to talk to for our other errand. Alright. And there's another chest over here that we definitely can't get right now either. If you'll notice, both of the green chests have been completely out of reach. We can't even walk up to them. So that kind of gives you a clue that there's something that we need to reach things that are out of reach. Kind of makes sense, right? Alright, so now we gotta kill all of these striped thingies. Easy peasy.
Come on!
And they have the planet, actually the double planet sign. So that means that no matter what we throw at them, they're gonna be stronger than us, or strong against us. Oh, oh. That's not what I wanted. Oh well. It's fine. There we go. Overall, it only did 3 damage to us. Probably actually use Lobot on them because he has a higher defense stat. Not a horrible idea, although my Lima has a higher evasion stat, so let's go for... Oh! This one's only a star, so let's... Star means we want... Actually, it doesn't matter. Neither of them are strong against it. Let's just use Lima because my Lobot would be weak against it. So. Right, that, go. Well, we healed more than we lost in that fight. Next one's right here. Should be able to get another Panther Strike on it.
Let's do it! Here goes! We did it! There's one hiding in the woods over here.
Let's go! Here goes!
Oh, there's some extra I can get to him. Oh, there we go. Fully healed. And one more. Ah, almost got a preemptive strike on it.
Let's go!
Oops, didn't really need to do that. This actually could be a problem. But probably not. Alright, let's switch over to Lima because that's the better one to use anyway. Haha! Surprised we managed to avoid that. Alright, so we finished that, and now we can go back to the forest that we got it from, which is... which one? This one? Yeah, it's this one. There it is. Nope, 3 bottles of iced coffee and 50 gold and 4 stamps. There we go. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to run into you. My apologies. Alright. Now let's go do that other errand that we have out here. This time we need to go northwest of Ding Dong Dell, and there's an island. Northwest, just south of, yeah. So it's that one right there, right in just about the middle of the map right now. Is it? West, northwest. Yeah, so that little dot in the middle of the river there, leading between the two lakes, that's what we're going for. And if I go the right way, it'll be useful. Go away, I don't want to fight you. Okay, ran into you anyway. Didn't mean to do that. Radius is bigger than I thought it was.
Watch this!
Alright, we got a moon, so we're going to do this one. Kill this guy first. Then we take out this one. Bye-bye.
We won!
Trust me, battles get much harder than this. Very quickly. The next major region has a large difficulty spike. Let's get this while we're here. Alright, now what we need to get to is... Nope, we're still too far south. Oh, we're too far east too. Alright, so let's go up and around this way. Then back over here. Again, I don't care to fight. Oh, wow, you're actually gonna fight me. Okay. Not sure why, but...
Let's do it! Here goes!
You got one hit.
Nino! Let's go! Here goes! Nino!
Yeah, we still got a ways. Come on, there we go. Bye. Alright, so that's the island we need to get to right there. Just walk across to it, and hey look, there's what we're looking for. Alright, one last thing before we go back to town, and that is we have that bounty right down there. Let's go ahead and get that shiny point while we're at it. As you can see, I don't know if you just noticed that, but if they do spot you and run away, they can actually just like escape the field, which is a nuisance for trying to farm monsters later. But see, it just did it there. This one's going to do it too, because I don't care to chase it. There it goes. So if you're trying to farm specific monsters and you're massively overleveled, it can actually be a pain, but why did you just run past me? Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that those do that. They just charge wherever you were, don't they?
Let's go!
Sun, so we want Lima.
Here goes!
Kill them both in one hit each. There we go. Bye-bye.
Nino!
It's another thing that's a real nuisance is once you get to the point where you can one-shot everything in a specific area, it makes it very difficult to catch things. You'll see why later, but basically you have to weaken it enough so that you can use a specific attack against them. Much like Pokemon, where you have to weaken it to the point where you can catch it in a Pokeball. It's very similar to that. Alright, so we have 2 star types and a sun type, so let's do this. And of course you're going to use that first. Put me to sleep. No, let's kill the... Fine, I screwed that up. Let's actually just set that. Bye-bye. There we go.
We did it!
And there's our bounty completed. So now we go back to town, turn everything in, and then we get to use our cards that we've been stamp cards. Not what I wanted. Keep thinking square is the map, and it's not. And then when I want to use spells, I think that that R1 is spells, and it's not. I actually wonder if I can switch that. Let me check. Settings. Nope, doesn't allow you to configure the buttons. Oh well. You're really gonna attack me? Okay. Whatever.
Let's go! Here goes!
I don't know if I can one-shot these. Yep, I can. There we go.
We did it!
Doing that. Alright. Really? You're gonna attack me too? Okay.
Let's do it! Here goes! We did it!
Alright, and then back to town again. Alright, we're going to make a quick run up to the north part of town to pick up that last piece of enthusiasm that was in town here, so that we have it for the road. See, if I had been smart, I would have done that the first time I was in town, but whatever. Alright. Now we've got that slot filled for our travels. And we've used all of the spots that we have for it in town at the moment. Next time we need it, it'll regenerate for other people. It's always available when it's relevant. Sometimes you may have to, or you've been carrying it for it to be really useful. But let's go inside. Alright, let's claim this bounty. And there is... Wait a minute. What? That's interesting. Thought I should have 2 full cards by now. Did I already finish? Huh. Now I'm confused. Did I miss something? Alright, well, the one that we want right now, anyway, is the one that allows us to move faster. For one thing, it helps to prevent... Can I... Oh, I have to actually claim it. There we go. Alright. It'll allow us to catch things that are running away, which is going to be useful to us. And it just allows us to move faster anyway, so... I thought I should have 2 full cards. Oh, that's why, because I need to turn that one in. Yeah, there's something I was missing, which means we have to go all the way back. Well, we're going to do that anyway. We have to go back to the cat's cradle. Which we were going to do anyway, so it doesn't really matter, except I'm turning the wrong direction. Got everything else I need in town at the moment. There we go. Talk to you. And we get another piece of equipment. And there we go. Now we have our second stamp card full. We don't need anything else right now, though. We're going to save it for later. Okay, that's the same one that we already had, so can't do anything with that. Can you use that? No, you have patches. Alright. So I can actually put this on Oliver because why not? No reason not to. That's the moment. Alright, we have one more chest to go collect. Back in Deep Dark Wood. So let's do that. But, not what I wanted to do. Let's try this again. Alright. Truck back to Deep Dark Wood. Yeah, I don't care. Not fighting you. Unless you force it on me, I am not fighting. And I did it again. I really wish I could switch that. It's going the right direction. That's what I thought. Yeah, still don't want to fight you. You might actually attack me. Guess not, because the other one flew away. This way, probably have to fight this one because I'll probably get dragged into it. Oh, never mind. I could have used that save point just to heal up, but there's nothing in here I'm really worried about, so. Alright, we need to go up there, which is easy. There's no battles between me and them anyway, I don't think. It's generally not. Alright, so now that we did some story stuff, he's going to give us 5 more bars of chocolate for our familiars. Alright, so now we're going to actually use some of these treats, because we can. It turns out that our this class of familiar, the mites, are big fans of chocolate. They each have their own type of like things to give that are optimal for each one. We're gonna go ahead and give it our good ones because it's our main familiar right now. And we're gonna feed it as many attack things as we can give it until it's full, or until we hit the growth limit, which is probably more likely. Alright, more chocolate. And you can see the other thing that this is doing is building familiarity. Because we're giving it the right kind of treats. See, now we're getting to the point where we're probably going to run out of treats before we run out of growth. We're going to run out of fullness before we run out of growth. There we go. Alright, so we can't give him anymore. He's full. Well, we got +6, or I think we got a bunch more of that. More than that, actually. Yeah, no, we got +6 to attack there. Alright, now. I can't remember what type of... Hang on, I gotta find out what type this is. That is... Beast type? Maybe this will tell me. Compendium. Yeah, TCA. That's what I thought. And those like ice cream, which is an invasion treat. Oops, I'm in the wrong menu. There we go. So we're gonna give it all the ice cream that we have. If I can find any. There it is. So we're going to start with the better ones. We might run out of treats before we run out of points on this one. Yeah, we're definitely going to run out of treats before we run out of fullness. Yeah, we're gonna run out of treats before we run out of, But we're also gonna get our evasion up fairly well, so that's fine. Alright, there we go. So this is kind of like training your Pokemon, etc., etc. It's interesting that I've never actually gotten into the Pokemon games. I had, X and Y, mostly because my girlfriend was a big fan of the series, and so I bought one copy of each for both of us. And then as soon as we broke up, I got rid of them because I didn't care that much. But I might have to try to get back into it once I get a Switch, which is going to be a while. But that's my next big spend is a Switch, and I went the wrong direction because there's a chest we need to get here. That could have been bad. Missed my
We can do this!
direction there. It's fine. No big deal. We got this.
Here goes!
Nito!
Like I said, nothing here I'm real worried about. A whopping 6 experience. Alright, now, this is the fork that we need to go to, and I believe we need to go to the right, if I remember correctly. Yeah, down the path that we haven't completed yet. Might as well kill it. So it's not in our way coming back, because it will be.
Let's go!
It may still be clear.
Here goes!
Nito!
Yeah, I don't really care if I kill you. Alright, now we can open this chest because we have the spring lock spell. For creamy flan. Woohoo. Great. Alright, there's no way out of here by there. No. Still need to complete this map at some point, but meh. Minor detail. We'll come again, we're gonna come back here to catch things anyway. Really? I was trying to go past you. I didn't really want to kill you. But if you make me, I will.
Here goes!
Nito!
Got a treat out of it, so I guess maybe worth it. No, not really. Keep going this way. Again, I don't care. Alright, we're just going to get to the next dungeon. We're not going to start it, but we're just going to walk across the world map to get there. Just so we don't have to do that at the beginning of the next episode. Just gonna use this to heal. Don't need to save because I'm gonna do that momentarily. There's nothing out here that's gonna kill me. Unless I'm so incredibly stupid that I deserve to die. Stop that! I hate how when you go into a dungeon, it's always the exit is behind you, but when you enter a when you leave the dungeon, it's always north is north. So then when you go to move forward to get out, it doesn't work. Really? You're gonna charge me? Really? Whatever. You didn't even make it to me, so I don't care. Alright, and here's our next dungeon. So, again, not the right button. There it is. Also, no, not the right button. There it is. It's the wrong order. I was thinking it was triangle and then, or start and then triangle. It's triangle and then start. Alright. So that's it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be back next week for another episode. And we will start through the Golden Grove. That's actually a pretty large and spacious dungeon, so we may... Yeah, we'll probably still get through the entire thing. And then we get out to the next major landmass area, and there's a lot of things to do once we get there. So, again, thank you all for watching. Everybody have a great day.